All right. Well, I haven't put up a video in a very, very long time, but I noticed some of my clanmates doing it, and so I thought, why not? I'll throw one up here. Just redid my Town Hall 7 farming base, I guess you'd call this, because all of the resources are on the inside. Grabbing up my stuff right quick so that nobody will want to attack me. But I was going to go over a couple of attacks. I've been working through. Oh man, I didn't train any troops. Oh well. I've been working through trying to figure out how I'm going to farm because at Town Hall 7, I need Dark Elixir and I need tons of money, but I don't really know how to get it quickly. I'm trying Barch and trying to learn it. I'm trying a couple of other things, so I will show you a few raids and see what you guys think. All right, well, on this first raid, you can see that I'm trying Barch, and this looked like such a promising base to me. I mean, you can kind of see it. It's got good resources. It's got 339 elixir, which is good for my level. Um, you can kind of see how this unfolds. This is my main problem with Barch that I have. I'm trying to remember exactly how. Yeah, see, I'm sending out my meat shields there and my king, and starting to pepper in some of my guys. Things should be going pretty well here. You know, they're taking out the Tesla. I got the breach done. This dragon attacked, which was unfortunate. I didn't pull the clan castle. So put in a bunch more of those, but man, I've just getting wasted here. I ended up taking down the dragon, but you'll notice that I get trapped behind this wall, and I've got all three of these mortars to deal with, and of course, they're going to make short use of my main force here. So you can see how well that went. King's dead. I got a few guys on the side, and they're going to do a little bit more damage. I've gotten almost, I mean, I think I got enough to pay for my raid here, 68,000 elixir, and I probably actually banked a bit, you know, because Barch is so cheap. Didn't use any spells, but I got trapped behind this wall, that pink wall right there in the center in front of the town hall, and I went exactly nowhere. So, unfortunately, that is the problem I'm having with Barch, is that I'm just not barching well. Bro, do you even barch? The answer is no, I don't. So I've got to figure that one out a little bit better. I probably should have just saved a few more wall breakers to get in there, and then they could have passed through. So anyway, I'm going to pull up another raid in just a second. Now, in this next raid, I'm using something I'm a lot more comfortable with, which is giants and healers. I'm kind of giant heavy, and I probably only needed 3 healers, not 4, which could have translated to 15 more archers. And I do enjoy having the king here. I think I executed this one a little bit better, but not a whole lot better. So let's go ahead and watch this one unfold. I decided to come in this way because it felt like I didn't have to deal with the wizard towers at the breach. So I got my giants in there. I got my 2 guys in there. We got through into the first compartment. The king is being a retard. Obviously, I think it would have been smarter if I had gone and gotten rid of those buildings so that the king could have funneled. I would really like to have seen the king stay with the giants. But so he's going to do that. I ended up lightning that first thing, which is kind of a waste of lightning spells, especially since I didn't even take it out. But the giants did. Again, clan castle troops are going to be a problem for me. I don't remember if I dropped a rage spell here or not. I think they're going to end up killing off my king, and I don't remember if they end up taking out the rest of my giants. But since my giants were doing a really great job in the center of taking care of all the, distracting the defenses, I was able to get in here and clean out this side, and I think we ended up even taking out that first collector. So you can see I'm starting to actually pull in some resources now. Did I end up taking out the collector or not? Oh, maybe it was the collector up north that I ended up taking out. So my archers are doing, I mean, this attack seems to work a little bit better. Again, I really need to pick one thing and stick with it and perfect it. Oh, you can see the other giants are still following my giants around. But the healer is actually doing a really good job of, the 4 healers are actually doing a really good job of keeping my giants up while everything else gets taken out. Did I 100% this base? I don't remember if I did or not. It's looking like I probably did. But I like this. I like this better. For some reason, I'm better at it. Here I am. I am laughing that I'm sitting here getting pursued by the Clan Castle Giants, and my Giants are like, whatever, dude. I'm here for the defenses, man. I'm not here for you. So you go away, and then the archers end up taking it out. So yeah, we ended up taking this base out. I mean, I think this was a Town Hall 7. If it was an early one, probably Town Hall 6. But I ended up making a little bit of money, and it worked out in my favor, and I got full cups. I think I'm going to probably settle on this because I like this category. I like this army build much better. I seem to have more success with it for whatever reason, and I don't just like my son Nathan. He's a big fan of goblin raiding, and I like it, and I made a ton of money doing it, but it's boring. Oh my God, is it boring? I kind of like attacking better, so I don't know, my own personal thing. All right, before we get to this next raid, I'm still waiting on some troops to build. But I did want to take a look at this and go, maybe this wasn't as economical as I thought, because I tallied up the cost on this raid, and it was 92,500 for all of that you see on that ARM raid, and I only made 106, so I didn't net much in the way of that. Obviously, I need to hit bigger targets, but I also need practice, so we'll see. And I could probably cheapen that up a bit. A few less giants, one less healer, and a bunch more archers, because that would be, gosh, almost 20 more archers right there just with that. So anyway, just sitting here thinking my way through this. I figure while I'm here, I could also give you an update on our current clan war. You can see we are sucking bad on this one. I think we actually probably need to establish some sort of a policy where people are not allowed to join our they have to stay with us for at least a raid or two before we're allowed, they're allowed to raid. Because if you look at our home, let's see, let me look at this. Kitty quit. Really, Nika did one attack and quit the guild. Let's see, and Shay quit. I will, however, share my raid and pull this replay up. My attack strategy is obviously dragons, okay, because I'm Town Hall 7, and that's the smart way to raid, way to war, I should say, when you're doing this. I can make hogs now. Sorry, this was the first raid where I could use hogs. I used to just use archers and dragons, and then I usually get a dragon in my clan castle, so I end up with 8 of my own dragons plus 1 in the clan castle, and then usually about, 15 or 20 archers. I don't worry about wall breakers or any of the other stuff because dragons. So, and usually 3 lightning spells, and I use the typical plan. I mean, nothing fancy here of lightninging one of the air defense, and my plan for this one was to send the hogs after the other one. But I quickly had to kind of come up with a plan because I realized that I'm not going to be able to deal. I don't have anything to deal with whatever comes out of the clan castle. So you'll see that I had a kind of a clever way of dealing with that. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it was clever. I should say it worked out in my favor. Next time I know exactly what I'm going to do. But anyway, so I'm going to come and I'm going to lightning, or I'm going to see what's in the clan castle. And then, so I had a little hog hit that southern tower. And this really was my plan. My plan was to pull that dragon over there where the lightnings were going to hit, and then hopefully the lightning would hit. I really wanted to see if I could even be really super awesome and somehow get the dragon, right on top of the AD I intended to lightning. You can see that it doesn't appear that the lightning affected the dragon at all. I don't know if it's because it doesn't hit it or if it's just because lightning doesn't affect the dragon. I've looked online and there's differing opinions on how that works. But that was the whole plan. Pull the dragon over here, hit that southern tower, pull the dragon over here so that it's near where I was going to lightning, and then use the lightning to kill the thing. That was what was intended. That is not what happened. So you can see the dragon takes 0 damage from the lightning. It did take out the AD, and I was thankful for that. So then I ended up pulling out the Hog Rider to the right here, on the west and pull that, and then I was going to like quickly get out. But of course, my hogs were stupid. Um, I wanted to hopefully get my hogs out before the dragon got back. I wish that I had done it differently. You're going to see what I ended up doing initially. My hogs, nothing. Now, if the dragon wasn't there, maybe, I don't know, maybe it would have been a little bit better. But this is what I ended up coming up with, was sending my king in to distract the dragon. So the dragon is attacking the king, and then my dragons could take that dragon out quite easily. And once that's done, it ended up being not a problem. Not a problem at all. I kind of wish I'd have put the king in, early, king in first to pull the dragon, and then launched all my dragons. And then while my dragons were fighting, doing this, I could have sent the hogs in, and maybe they would have been distracted enough that they could have taken out, that second AD. But either way, that doesn't end up being a problem. My dragons are able to take out the AD. We do 100% this base. Spoiler, sorry. Probably should have let you wonder what was going to happen. But these are just level 1 dragons. This guy he was right about the same level Town Hall 7 that I was. So it's not that his stuff is underdone. He's got everything there. He's had his AD was very well developed. He had good walls, not that the walls were helpful to him in any ways. His cannons are upgraded. He's got his Teslas. I mean, this was a very fair Town Hall 7 on Town Hall 7. So I kind of liked the way it worked out. Dragons are definitely OP, especially when you get a level 2. I think Nate gave me that. So a level 2 dragon in your Town Hall, and we end up taking this out no problem. So that was a good attack. And you can see how that worked out. If I go back, I'll go back and let you watch. Now this was his attack on me. Where's mine? There we are. And so we ended up 3-starring each other. Probably should, if I'm going to YouTube, leave some suspense for you, but you can see what he does. You'll notice, you can take a look at how I've got my base. I have a similar setup. He had a little, basically everything's in the square. All the non-essential stuff for attacking is all on the outside. We had very similar kind of a setup here. His stuff is actually more upgraded than mine. So you'll see how he ends up dealing with it. You can obviously see that he's going to use the standard archers. He has about 30 archers, so he's obviously got higher level camps than I do too, because I wouldn't have had 30 archers. 30 archers is a great way to deal with this, but I want to figure a way to get those hogs and use the hogs and the king in combination so that I can not only take care of the dragon or whatever comes out, but I can use that king to distract whatever's in there and take them out with my dragons. Super simple. So there you go. There's the lightning spell. He took out my big AD. And I'll spare you having to watch all this. He's got level 2 dragons. And I seem to remember that he lost a whole lot more dragons than I did, but he actually hasn't put them all in yet. So I don't remember if he actually committed all of his dragons to this or not. Let's see. If he's only got 2 left that he hasn't committed, and he hasn't committed his clan castle. Okay, so all of his dragons are in. Oh, it was those stupid max balloons. Yeah, that's right. He does lose a pretty good amount of dragons. His dragons go kind of dumb on him, and my 2 smaller ADs are getting a ton of pot shots at him. And you can see his dragons are suffering in the center there. And they got some good help from the air bombs. But those balloons, I think we ended up taking all the balloons out too. Yeah, the archers are going to end up. Nope, maybe not. Anyway, so it looks like he's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 5 dragons left in the balloons. And he's going to go ahead and take it out. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We'll send you back. But I was pretty pleased. I was actually just a hair lower level 7 than he was. And we went toe-to-toe, and we both ended up taking each other out. So, okay. Took me a little while, but I found a base that I like. And I figured I'd end this episode with a live raid. I like the numbers on this base. And I think this base will work for what I'm doing. So I've got everything going, and let's see, seems like I should take advantage of this lame wall over here. This guy's just terrible base setup. Hopefully I don't get totally owned on this. Alright, let's put in a couple wall breakers and give them an opportunity. Oh man, they didn't go where I wanted them to go. Okay, so he's got just the one over there. So let's put our healers in to keep our guys alive. And let's start, well, I definitely want to take that thing out. Take this mortar out, take you out. Okay. What do we got going on here? How are our giants doing in there? Let's send our king over here. Let's send our king over here, since I think all of that will be easy work for him. And let's pour the rest of our archers in. Let's see, is everybody distracted? Let's pour the rest of our archers in over here. And let them start cleaning up that mess. And hopefully we do okay here. Alright, what do we got? Anything look like a good rage target? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we got this. Now that the whatchamacallit's taken down, we got the cannon over there putting a hurting on my archers, but I think we'll have enough archers left to take care of the rest of this. That and the king. I may have to throw down just a swag rage spell just to help it out, because what we got 2 minutes left. And we only got a handful of archers up in the top. We got one cannon left. I guess my giants are heading over to the last cannon. So let's see. I guess this is just going to be a mop-up. Do I have enough time left to take care of all this? But I got quite a few giants left. Oh man, get over there, healer. There we go. All right. So let's see what the giants end up doing. I was thinking about putting some wall breakers in there, but I think the archers are going to end up taking care of the town hall. So I guess my giants are cleaning up, my king is cleaning up, and those archers hopefully will make good use of that. Do we got anything down here? Nope. Looks like we're good. All right, so we ended up our raid on our live raid on a good note. Made a ton of loot. Got a pretty good amount of dark elixir. And it's probably time to start making dragons for my second clan war attack. So I'll sign off from here. Good luck, Aztecs, in this war, and we'll see you guys later.